welcome to Moonlight Matters. This is the reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising for November 2021. It's an impromptu reading. I felt the need to read it. The reason I only felt the need to read it is because I'm apparently going to gain some type of following, wanted or unwanted, and it's not actually with me, but it's through my children, which I was really upset about. So my son runs with people that are friends with people like Robbie O'Davis and Andrew Johns and the big names, right? And because I see things long before they happen, I recently gave my son a tip about the Rabbitohs versus the Storms, and I saw the Storms win. So I told my son, hey, bet on the Blues because the Blues are going to win. And he just went, okay, Mum, you're not even a fan. You don't even understand football. So I said, yeah, I know that, but I'm telling you now, vote for the Storms over the Rabbitohs. And apparently they won. And then my son may have got the gist of thinking, well, hey, if I'm going to work for or be in a team for the Newcastle Knights, then I can maybe give them tips. That's not how I work. It's not about personal gain, okay? When you're a psychic medium, we're not in it for personal gain. So all of a sudden, my younger sons rang me up and said, oh, by the way, Kaylin Ponga's coming to visit me today because my son runs around with people that are famous like Kaylin Ponga and Newcastle Knights people. I'm like, well, dude, that's not fun. That's not nice, because the only reason they want to talk to you is so they can be around you so I can do a reading for them. If they want a reading, just come direct to me. I don't want you to use my children as a scapegoat to get a reading. Hello. Because I won't read them. I won't read them for that very purpose. I'm not about to give them free readings either, but I won't let you use my children in order to get a free reading. Yes, I'm psychic, but you have to come at me correct or don't come at me at all, okay? I'm very much about correctness. I don't use people. That's not who I am. And I don't use this gift. It's not even my gift. It's from God. It's from the divine. I get this gift I almost died 4 times to get this gift to learn about COVID. You know, there's some chick, I was walking past an art shop. She's like, oh, hey, what if I give you my card? You can maybe read me or read my friends. I'm like, no, because seriously, I almost died 4 times in order to get this gift, to get this, insight. I'm not about to get sick and die again in order for you to get a reading. You want a reading because I almost died? That seems so shallow. And so, by the way, association to my children, you're not going to get a free reading. I'm not going to give you a free license to use them to give a free reading to you through them. I'm not going to give it. I won't even speak about it. I might just think about it, but not even tell anyone about it. So I'm just, putting it out there. Don't go through my children to get to me. If you want a reading, inbox me on Facebook. No, I don't do Instagram. Facebook, Moonlight Madness on YouTube, just Instagram, just email me. Just go, hey, I want a reading, and I'll find a way to do it. I'm not computer illiterate. I'm pretty sure I can get my kids to help me. But you just need to either give me an item of clothing or something that you wear all the time or I've got a lot of history with, and then I can take it home and sleep on it and see it and get channeled messages, and then I'll come back and see you and get you to pull, 12 cards for a tarot reading. Go away and I'll hopefully film it for you. I'm just trying to find ways because I'm not, again, computer illiterate. I'm not even up to speed on it. But this is how I work. I need to have this item of clothing that you've been with for a long time that I can give you a reading. It's a personal reading just for you. And you don't have to go and be nice to my children to get a reading, okay? Don't involve my kids. That's so effed up. I didn't mean to be famous for that. I just mean to help people on the global scale because COVID hit and I wanted to help Australia to, stop what happened in America happening here. It's the only reason I outed myself, to please, even my psychologist said, thank God you told me because I told the right authorities. Well, cool. That's why I was born, obviously, to alert people to those things. It wasn't about me. It was about giving the message from the divine. It was from giving the gift of seeing things long before they happen. It's from God. It's not from me. I'm just a vessel. And I'm just the vessel to pass the information along. And I really just wanted to pass the message along and be in the dark. But then I realised and went, you know what? Maybe I need to be outing myself so that I can help missing children, missing people that go missing. I've even given my card, my personal card, to the police station at Waratah. So if they have a missing child, I can maybe get an item of clothing, I can maybe help them and work with them. That's what I'm trying to do, and that's how I operate. It's not about the monetary value, it's actually about trying to help people. And so if you really want a reading, Andrew Johns, people that run with him, come direct to me on Facebook. Message me, go, hey, I want a personal reading. Can we please set up a coffee shop thing? And I'll give you a personal reading, because all I need to be is around you for a good an hour and a half or two and have an item of your clothing. You don't need to go through my children. Please don't use my children. They're my children. They don't need to have that added stress. Thank you so much. That's just a disclaimer to those people who are trying to use them, because I'm appalled that they would go through my kids. I'm just like, that's so low. They're my children. How dare you? But anyway, this is for a reading I've done. This is Gemini. Rising, Moon, Sun, 2021, November. The deck I'm using is by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. The Fairy Tarot deck, The Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reid. The Enchanted Message by Colette Baron Reid. And this is my old deck. I need to get a new one. I did get some message this morning about someone separating, like really sad, like it was like unexpected but out of the blue. Someone who's famous is going to separate from their partner. Gemini ascendant, maybe they're a Taurus with a Gemini ascendant, but they've decided enough is enough. And that's sad. It's based on mental health as well. Alright, there's the first card. 5 people. Fortune 500. Maybe there's 5 people fighting for the same thing. You've got 5 family members having arguments over the same issues time and time again. Alright, we've got 3 cards. Too many cards. Is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Moon, Rising, etc. I just lost a card. I have to go retrieve it. Someone crossing your path that's a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Or they've got an ascendant in Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. They're good with money. They're great with design. They spend too much because they love to spend, but they make a lot so they can spend. They're really good at interior decorating, etc., etc. Past lovers, someone that was once involved with a pilot. They may have been star-crossed lovers. They were maybe not even meant to fall in love. They may have been on duty, off duty, with either Air Force, Navy, or whatever it is. They were on a tour of duty. So they weren't even looking to get involved, but they met you. And you were there at the right time, at the right place. And maybe they were already engaged. It's a possibility. But you were a soulmate that they were not expecting, and you ran into them at an inconvenience time. And sometimes these things happen. We don't always plan who we're going to fall in love with. We get arranged marriages, sure, but at the end of the day, it's who you actually click with. This guy, this girl, you clicked with. They're in the military. I get military, Air Force, Navy, seafarers. In the past, you may have had to negotiate for other people. You've had 5 cups where you've had a lot of people having input, 5 people inputting on your ability to parent. They may have had their own version of what you should be doing, but at the end of the day, you have to be a parent on your own terms and do your own thing because you're up to date with the parenting thing, whereas their issues or details of being a parent might be old school and not what's up to current date. So they may feel intimidated by you. Just remember, it's intimidation, not about you being a good or bad parent, but it just shows them up as being a bad parent because they were from an era that's the war days, and the war days was post-traumatic stress disorder. They came back different. The wives didn't want to know them. They used to have their independence, and all of a sudden they had to come home and be housewives. Hello? There would have been some animosity, I'm sure, from that. And these guys were on medication because they obviously were giving heroin out to order to complete a mission. So they came back as post-traumatic stress disorder from substance abuse. So those people that they sent off to war were no longer those husbands. And so the women had to then become subservient, which is not something they wanted to do. It's because they had to look after their sick, ailing, dementia patient soulmate because of what they went through. And that's really sad. I think that's really, really sad. The person they married went overseas and come back a different person. They're on a mental health plan. All of a sudden, she can't go back to the hangar to do work, and she cannot not make extra money because she has to look after him like a carer, and then still carry on and function as normal when he's not normal. That's really, really sad, I think, because of Agent Orange. Next card, community. People around you that are part of your community that are after helping each other and facilitating each other's goals, aspirations, and goals. There it is. Yep. Celebration, birthday parties. My son just turned 20. Possibly you're going to birthday parties and celebrating, so that's normal. Maybe the power of three, the three friends. That's another idea or scenario. You have a Prince of Pentacles, a slow moving energy, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn around you who's looking out for your best interest. They don't always show it. They don't always show you. They don't make you feel assured. But you need to know they're looking out for you. Maybe they're a taxi cab driver. Maybe they're something. But they're always spying on you to make sure you're safe, which is really cool. And they're the protector of you. They'll protect you and protect anything that's going to come in contact with you. And anyone that's coming through the doors, they're going to look out for you, which is really sweet. There's someone around you who's a father figure, a parental figure, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio nature, who looks after family and friends, even the ones you don't like. They look after them because they always look after the people that they know as kin. And you may get a visitation from someone from your past that was maybe lost to you is going to return. I'm guessing it's someone that's a Pisces, Scorpio, or Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. This is my significator cards, as you do. Get qualification on who it is, whether it's a past love, past friend, a past acquaintance. Who is it? I got transformation, so it's someone that's a air sign. Is past. That's past love. We want future love. We don't want past. We want future. We got strength, so someone needs to go through the dark night of the soul, and maybe they see a strength as a weakness rather than a strength. They need to understand that strength, don't mistake kindness for weakness. That's what I'm getting from Leo energy specifically. That's the message that they're telling me. Just because we look like we're weak before you, because we worry about you, does not mean that we are weak. We will not put up with your bullshit. It's temporarily to help you out to get on your feet. But we don't endorse kindness for weakness. There you go. And we got it. It's called The Unfinished Symphony. Okay, so there's unfinished business you need to attend to with a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. And you may have Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces in your chart. There it is. No, birthday. Maybe around someone's birthday that you have this conversation or discussion with. Second glass. So we got 5 people fighting over the same things. Energy that is just adjust the lighting. Energy that is about 5 people fighting over the same thing. 5 people, 500 people, just 5 people fighting. And not agreeing and no resolution anytime soon. Then we've got crossing your path was the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Talks about someone on her throne who's gone through a great deal and now wants to sit back and look at all her vines and riches. Good on her. Not good on you. Next card I got was Happy Happy, a birthday party. Someone's got a birthday party they're celebrating currently. And that may be to do with family, friends, or acquaintances. Maybe you don't always mix with your family. I don't. I just try to not to mix with any of them because they're crazy. But anyway. So 26. Your desires are fulfilled now. Find joy in the present moment, whatever is happening. There are moments in relation when you feel just about whom you're with and who you know your heart is woven with. To a friend, to love and to care for anything. You just want to share. The appearances cards reading that your joy and commitment will be yours now. Be grateful and delight in this relationship. Habit attracts more happiness. Time to take pride in your accomplishments. You're doing work. You're providing exceptional service and are well compensated for it. So that's really cool. It's a good card. We've got the pilot. We got spilt milk. We got more spilt milk. You're focusing on the negative rather than the positive. Everything's negative to you. It doesn't work like that. Reach out for support if you need it. From people, family, friends, or places. From your local church pastors to your local places where you get food for cheap that has a pastor there. Reach out to them like not the Calvary, like place in Maitland Road, which is called The Granary. They're open from Tuesday to Friday from, I think, 10 till 5. And they offer support, and the minister's there, name's Peter, and she's there on call. She's a community leader. We've been partying too much. We need to cut it out now because, we're going back to reality. There's a 3-way situation. There's someone involved in your life that maybe you didn't want to involve. Maybe it's to do with because of family that they're involved and they're protecting you through another sign, which is maybe your father figure, your Pisces, Scorpio or Cancer energy that maybe you think that they're looking out for you, but actually making things worse. Conservatorship, I see it. Let's dissolve it. Let's annul it. Someone from your past is going to reappear and show up in your life in 6 weeks' time. You have the number 44. It's called Strength card. This is a Leo card. You also have Stay True. Slow and steady leads the race. So we're going to do 12 and 44. we got the snail. Moving forward, freedom to change and ending that makes new way for new opportunities, reincarnation, transformation. You can learn a lot from your past and move forward, or you can be held back for it. This is true in every aspect of your life, be it your relationships, your friends, your career, your health. When an attachment to a personal history blocks you from progress, it's time to release that past. Moving forward can be challenging, but it will help you out. We've got then 44, which has nothing to do with 12.